Taormina, a city that's recently gained more fame thanks to shows like White Lotus, is painted as a playground for the wealthy, where luxury and exclusivity reign supreme. Under the menacing shadow of Mount Etna, Taormina really is a city of operatic melodramas, secrets, lust, and seduction. We are in Sicily, the most conquered island in the world after all. But what if we told you that the real charm of Taormina isn't locked behind the gates of high-end resorts?
Sure, we're walking the same cobbled paths that might have inspired the dramatic tales of White Lotus, but we're doing it in the way that is accessible for everyone, under 40 euros per person and in just one day.
From ancient Greek theaters to hidden pizza joints, we're uncovering this charming Sicilian town. And the best part, you don't need to be a member of a dysfunctional family or entangled in a web of intrigue to enjoy it.
Welcome to Taormina! Our 2.5-hour journey from Agrigento ended up being a lot more of an adventure than we thought. The car broke down a couple times along the way, but it was good practice for Amazing Race, right?
Dun, 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 dun. Remember that we have to pay toll fee. Over here we paid 120 to enter to Taormina.
Yep, and there's one thing keeping us going, and it's this image of a delicious cannoli waiting for us once we enter Taormina. And we're starting our day a little bit late, but it's never too late for cannoli, right?
Never, ever.
Taormina is accessible by foot only, so we parked our car and headed to Pizzeria Minotauro for the best cannolo in town. And they're cheap too, just 150 euros for a small one.
Buongiorno. Vogliamo 2 cannoli.
Sì, piccoli,
Piccoli, infatti.
classico ricotta,
Classico,
siciliano,
le 2.
We take them to go and enjoy them in a nearby plaza when all of a sudden a friendly Italian family approaches us, asking to learn more about what we're filming.
Tourist,
Tu?
to local.
Is this my Lizzie McGuire moment? Where are you from?
We are from Abruzzo, center of Italy, Pescara.
Ah, Pescara, sì.
Come to Abruzzo for...
Sì, para se lo facciamo così.
We got a cannoli from this place that has really, really good cannolis, all sorts of different sizes and different flavors. Now, you may know a cannoli from if you live in the US. We have these there, but if you haven't tried a cannoli in Sicily, you haven't tried a cannoli. Whoa, that filling. That's what gets me, and the outside so crunchy, amazing.
There's a lot. There's pistachio, there's another ones, but get the original one with ricotta, the Sicilian way.
With breakfast complete, we decide to walk around the charming streets of Taormina, and we instantly see why this place was chosen as the backdrop for White Lotus. Every single alleyway is postcard worthy, and if you really pay attention, you can see a few characters from Sicily's past pop up as well.
So funny to see the testa di moro all over, just the heads, and they use it with the plants. It's everywhere.
We shared the story of Testa di Moro in last week's video, spending the day with my Sicilian family. And my cousin was right, these heads are everywhere in Sicily. Turns out, this particular street we were on was Via Giadinazzo, a quiet street in Taormina that we highly recommend walking down, especially to witness this stunning balcony, but it may as well be the inspiration for this tale. A few turns later, and we're peeked back into reality of the tourist destination that this place has become. Tourism has really boomed here.
We planned this itinerary in a funny way because we've just come from Agrigento where we were just living with locals. You saw that video last week, right? So it's so interesting to come here where there's a place that has so many more tourists. Probably we should have gone here first, but it's okay. You know, it's summer, everyone's traveling.
We just found this little park with a lot of shadow and plants, which is very helpful on a summer morning like this one that is very hot and humid. So we're happy. We see a couple of people just walking their dogs.
I think the key to places like this is to kind of go away from the tourist stuff.
Exactly.
Just like get lost down different alleyways, which is very easy to do when all the streets lined like the ones here. Funny how you can never have gone to a place and yet your gut instinct tells you that you already know it. It's kind of what's happening to us right now as we're walking on kind of these lower streets here in Taormina. Pretty sure this is the hotel for White Lotus. Just feels like it is. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's get a closer look.
So funny because I saw one girl that looks exactly as the manager in the series.
based on a real person.
So we didn't get to take a look inside, but to our luck, we came across this incredible viewpoint of the Mediterranean just a few blocks later. And who would have guessed it? There was an even better view of the hotel from here. Taormina is on the edge of a cliff, and it's easy to forget that when we're walking through the alleys, but from here, you can really take it all in.
Right now we're in one of the main places of Taormina, that is la Piazza IX Aprile.
Yeah, and over here you really get a taste of some spots that were featured in White Lotus. You can see the hotel, you can see all the yachts.
Yeah.
Remember, if you're a yacht owner, be careful with your step.
That's right, that's right. We don't have one yet.
This is a gorgeous view up here. The breeze is so nice on a day like today.
Yes.
And what do you say we head to our next spot?
Let's go for it. Now you walk a little bit more and then you get to another piazza. Esa es la Piazza del Duomo.
Let's go take a look inside.
Let's go. Over here in Taormina, they believe that if you drink the saliva from a seahorse, you're gonna be as strong as a horse. That's why I'm just making this up.
What? I totally believed you, Martin.
No, I'm just making this up. I'm just making this up.
But you really can fill up your water here. It's good for drinking and saves you a few bucks from paying an overpriced water in a souvenir shop. And in this summer heat, you'll want to be hydrated. Or you may end up doing bachelorades like Juliana.
Okay, you're a bad actress.
That was supposed to show you guys I'm sweaty.
You almost do like.
Oh, and here's another travel tip. The streets of Taormina are incredibly charming. It's really easy to feel like you're the star of your own little movie while wandering around here, but be warned, this movie set comes with its own bloopers, just like now.
You're right, you're right. Oh my god, that's a recording.
That was the most embarrassing thing in my entire life. Taormina is destroying me. Piece by piece.
You were walking like a goddess and I don't know what.
This is why I don't ask for B-roll shots of me much.
Since Juliana is banned from walking shots during this trip, I'm gonna tell you about this next place. This one is la Villa Comunale di Taormina. That is a big park. Used to be a villa, now it belongs to the city. Just we can see some people just hanging around, having fun like a regular park.
It's late afternoon by this point, and it's time for late lunch or early dinner. We pass by the popular spots like Bam Bam Bar, but we really aren't feeling being around a crowd.
Instead, we picked this place, Siciliano.
Yeah, we were kind of having a little bit of drama trying to find a lunch spot for you guys because everywhere we wanted to go was either closed or packed with tourists.
We walk a couple of alleyways and then we follow our instincts.
Yeah,
So
and that led us here. So let's see if our instincts are any good, Martin.
we'll see if it's a tragedy or it's a hidden gem. Grazie. Prego.
Sicilian beer.
Oh yeah, you know it. I wanted some pasta, but this is carbonara with a twist because it has a couple of things. It has cheese from sheep from over here and also has pork cheek.
Sicilian style
Sicilian
carbonara.
style. That's right, that's right. We're in Sicily. It's very, very creamy. Very good.
So Martin's pasta was a hit. Now it's time for the pizza. Now I am ashamed to admit this, but I have committed a sin of all travelers coming to Italy, and that is the fact that I have not had a good pizza yet. Because Martin and I work remotely while we're doing all these videos, so during the week we've been ordering like pizzas that's just super quick to grab. It hasn't been any good. It hasn't lived up to the hype of what I expect. This looks more like what I was expecting. Let's see if it passes the taste test. That's all I have to say.
And then I'm gonna buy you more of those.
It's incredible. Mi amor, how can I bring this to California with us?
Oh, I don't know about that.
The salsa, here I am speaking Spanish. We make these videos in Spanish too. The sauce is incredible. It almost makes me want to cry. By the way, little self-promo. Next week we have a video coming out specifically focusing on the food of Sicily, because pizza is Italian. There's some food in Sicily that you have to try when you come here, not just pizza. So check that out next week, but in the meantime, let's keep exploring.
After lunch, we finally make our way to the big attraction in Taormina, the Teatro Antico. This theater has quite the story behind it and was used for everything from dramatic performances to gladiator shows.
As you can see, they're still using this theater. Actually, tonight, Taylor Swift is gonna be having her show over here on the Eras Tour. So
Oh my god, stop spreading false information.
this is a piece of history, you know, built by the Greeks, then rebuilt by the Romans, and just picture this. The whole theater, and in the background you have the Mount Etna and the beautiful Mediterranean Sea.
I find that the best viewpoint to get here is actually go up to the bookshop. No one's up here, and there's this beautiful terrace with a 360 view. You got the Mediterranean, you got the theater.
You got the hills over there?
It's gorgeous.
It is. That's Italy. That's Italy. So over there you can see Italy, like the boot of Italy. Because it's where is the closest the island to the boot, let's say like that. It's el Estrecho de Messina. It's beautiful. It's amazing that you can see over there the mainland.
So close yet so far.
In the end, we spent 37 euros per person, and if we have more time, we would have also added visiting the beach and walking to Isola Bella during low tide, which is just 4 euros.
It's supposed to be gorgeous, but we had just run out of time as the sun was already starting to set.
What a place, Taormina. In a day, we did it.
Beautiful. Probably you want to spend more than a day here and just take it things very calm.
Yeah, definitely. It's not a place you want to rush and get sweaty and run around to see in the middle of the
Like
afternoon.
us.
If you enjoyed this video, we left this one here for you guys to watch next. We're doing a whole series on Sicily and having a lot of fun.
So long,
Travel well.
and make the world your neighborhood.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.